Hello and welcome back to the classes of Mastering Biology. So here we are with the last topic of the chapter excretion and actually the last topic of the chapter life processes as given in your NCERT. I have already discussed the process of waste removal in case of plants earlier in the first class of excretion itself because it was a small portion, so I have covered it up there. All right. So now we come to hemodialysis. What is hemodialysis? Hemodialysis or dialysis is also known as artificial kidney. All right. So hemodialysis or dialysis is also known as artificial kidney. Why is this procedure required? We have got a pair of kidneys, all right? And if they are not functioning properly, so we can survive even on one kidney, all right? And we can donate the second one to somebody whose kidneys are not working well. But as you know, organ transplant is an expensive procedure. Then sometimes there are chances of organ failure also. In that case, if a person's both the kidneys are not working properly, they are not removing the waste properly, in that case, the person is shifted to this procedure which is called as hemodialysis. What is happening here? You can see a person is lying on the bed. The blood is taken from the patient's artery. This blood then passes through a chamber, a box, which is called as the dialysing box. And in the dialysing box are present dialysing tubes. These tubes have semi-permeable membrane. These semi-permeable membrane help in definitely the process of diffusion. Now, what you know when diffusion will happen? When there is a difference in the concentration? Yes. That means this chamber also should have some fluid which is called as the dialyzing solution. Alright. So, this dialyzing solution has the chemical composition similar to blood, except the presence of nitrogenous waste, urea. And therefore, the concentration of urea is higher in the blood that is going to pass through this chamber. The presence of urea is here in the blood which is going to pass through the dialyzing chamber. So the dialyzing chamber has tubes through which the blood is going to flow, and the dialyzing box is filled with the dialyzing fluid or the dialyzing solution, which has a chemical difference of the absence of urea. It does not have urea, and so by the process of diffusion, the urea diffuses out in the dialyzing solution, and that's what you can see here, that used dialyzing solution is removed which contains urea and excess salts, and fresh dialyzing solution is further replenished so that the process of diffusion continuously can take place. And once the process of dialysis has taken place, at the same time, once the removal of the nitrogenous waste from the blood has been done, this blood is then sent back from the dialyzing chamber into the patient through a vein again. So it is a two-way procedure. The blood is collected from the artery, passed through the dialyzing chamber where the nitrogenous waste is removed, and then the waste-free blood, the nitrogenous waste-free blood, is again released in the body of the patient through a vein. All right. Now the thing is that through dialysis we can only get rid of the nitrogenous waste and some salts, but unlike the kidneys, it will not filter all the waste, neither any reabsorption is going to take place. All right. Now, one thing that I would like to tell you here that I'm again and again using this word reabsorption of water. How much water will be reabsorbed? There has to be some criteria. There has to be some criteria. Yes, of course, there are 2 points on the basis of which we will say reabsorption of water will take place. Reabsorption of water depends on amount of water in the body, that is, it is required, all right, and the reabsorption of water also depends on the amount of waste to be eliminated from the body. All right. So these are the 2 criteria on the basis of which reabsorption takes place. So here in this procedure of hemodialysis, no reabsorption takes place. So this is the difference between a natural kidney and an artificial kidney. A natural kidney, besides removing the waste from our body, also helps by reabsorbing the useful substances. But in this case, we are passing the entire blood and only removal of nitrogenous waste takes place without any reabsorption of useful substances. All right. So this is the procedure of hemodialysis. This can be asked as a short question. You have to remember that no reabsorption takes place, removal of nitrogenous waste takes place. And yes, one more very important thing. In the dialyzing chamber, the dialysis tubes have semi-permeable membrane. Please keep in mind this thing. The semi-permeable membrane will only help in the movement of substances across them. All right. So these semi-permeable membranes usually in dialyzing chamber are of cellophane. All right. So this is all about the 4 life processes. We have covered up all the 4 life processes. We have understood the process. We have understood various terms which were related to them. So we will now start with control and coordination and the next lecture. All right. Thank you. Till then, keep revising, keep preparing, and do give me your comments in the comment box so that I can add up additional topics also. Thank you.